Hey guys, so in this video, we're going to talk about Richard's skill. But before we start the video, I kind of want to mention to you guys that maybe there is a misunderstanding in the video. Maybe you guys can, kind of help me out here as well. But the wording here says damage taken from Watchtower is reduced by 20%. Meaning, based on what I understand, is the damage taken when the Watchtower is attacking me. So when I am on the offensive side but hitting a city, that Watchtower is going to reduce its damage when my troops are attacking it. So basically I'm going to be tanking that Watchtower. But one of the biggest thing here that it kind of makes me question the skill is because that Richard is a garrison commander. Shouldn't this be meaning is that this Watchtower damage, basically the Watchtower, when you're defending, it's going to absorb 20% damage less. So it's going to reduce 20% damage taken when you're actually defending. So which one is it? But when I did this video, I used Hannibal Barca and Richard to attack a city. Mainly also is because of the healing effect enhancement, because Richard has that healing effect enhancement, as you guys can see there, and then also Hannibal Barca has a healing factor when he is attacking a city. And don't forget, Richard also has a healing factor of 1400. And remember, there's also debuffing on Richard's skill. So I hope you guys will enjoy this content. I'll see you guys in the video. What is up guys, Shinchi42 here. So today's video, we're gonna rally a city and we actually are sending a bunch of siege units, and I've never done this before. I'm sending Hannibal Barca with what is this guy's name, Richard. So it's gonna be Hannibal Barca and Richard. I really want to see the healing of this attack, since if you're looking at the Hannibal Barca. Oh, one other thing though, I did not switch my Hannibal Barca to be a leadership commander, so I'm gonna change it up to leadership commander right now. Or should I? Does it even matter? This is my setup because I've been fighting open field. I don't really want to cost 1,000 gems or one, talent reset just for this one, so I'm just gonna let it be for now. For the Hannibal Barca, you guys can see that my eyes gonna hurt a little bit here. Once it has different types of units, it's going to increase the damage, and which is what's going to happen when we do our rally, because people are sending a bunch of different units right now. And also attacking governor's city, basically you will get 10% chance to heal some of the slightly wounded units up to healing factor of 1000. And then after that, there's also healing here as well for Richard. So that combination there is going to reduce the deaths of units that we have. And then also we have the healing effect enhancement 20%, and damage taken from Watchtower is going to be reduced by 20% as well. So definitely a good combo when attacking some cities. So hopefully this is going to turn out very well, and hopefully the player doesn't teleport. And you can see there is about 15 to 20 million resources in here. He has a Osman. The person has a Boudica and Osman as the defender. We've got some T4 units in here, and as well as T2 and T1 units. So definitely testing this out pretty good. If I wasn't, set up for open field battle, I would definitely have this type of talent tree. You can see for this talent tree, my name of the king is there. So it increases my attack for the rallied army by 5%. And but I've been doing the open field battle, so I've been doing this type of talent tree so far. So you guys can actually copy that if you guys are interested. This is my talent tree over here. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see what's going to happen now. We've got about 45 seconds, and we've got a bunch of different mixed troops in here. You can see the participants in here. I've only put, siege units here just because I don't want to lose any troops, and there's really no value for me to lose troops. The real goal for me here is to just basically pillage the city and try to obtain as much resources as I can. I know there will also be deaths, so it's kind of a calculated risk. We're also trying to basically what is that called, like cripple the players on this alliance as well, so that they will have a harder time to recover by defeating some of their armies. Like these guys are probably like, maybe free to play or more discriminated. It will be harder for them to send armies next time when they try to do an offensive strike. So that's something that we're trying to do as well. It is a war game, and we need to a little bit be more vicious about it. Here we go. Here is the rally, as you can see. 2.1 million troops. That's because of the, what's it called, the skill for the alliance allows us to have an extra march, basically extra units inside the rally. So there we go. We're hitting it. It's going down pretty fast, I think. Yeah, it is. You can see the elephant soon. There we go. Boom. It's going to debuff it from attack. So it's going to, really reduce the deaths in here, because now what's happening is it's going to debuff the enemy, and then also it's also going to heal, right? So once they're being debuffed, the damage is going to be less. You can see. Let's go ahead and take a look in the battle report. Victory. And remember, Hannibal Barca does have the debuff in here. Decrease damage of 3 targets by 25%, right? And defense by 25%. So decreasing the damage and also the defense for the next 25%. All right, let's take a look at the battle report here. 55k dead on our side. We looted 10M practically, and then 7M for the stone and 6.3M for the gold. So I've looted 1.2M food, 1.6M stone, and 800k stone, and 700k gold. I think I may be one of the ones I've looted a lot, except for Ranger. Ranger have looted a lot as well. Death wise, let's take a look. I have 4,000 siege units that died. That's okay. That's siege units. For him, he has about 84k dead. This is the watchtower dying. Basically, the watchtower is broken now. This 23k here for the infantry and a few archers as well, and some siege units. And let's take a look at the troop buff. I definitely have a higher, because I'm a higher power. Severely wounded, that's a lot. His hospital is full, definitely. And I think they're gonna do another rally to pillage the guy again. Oh, they're already pillaging him even more. Let's take a look. Let's take a quick peek here, guys. All right, 90k troops. There's really nothing to pillage here anymore. There's really no point on attacking the city unless you're trying just to zero the person. There's really no value out of it anymore. I think the combination though, let's take a look. Look at the heal though, 60,000 heal. So if it wasn't that, it would probably have more deaths eventually. But that heal really, allows us to continue to fight. So basically what it does is that instead of getting into more slightly wounded, it just heals it and then allows it to fight more. So the more troops that are fighting, meaning the opponent is going to basically get defeated faster, meaning at the end result there will be less casualties overall. So that healing is massive and is crucial. He also had some healing because he has a Boudica. So I probably wouldn't have defended this way. I would have tried to maximize using a defender like maybe a Zuntu, or if you have Herman or Kosunoki, I would have used those two, those three actually, to defend. But sometimes whenever you forget about your wall, it just automatically sets up a commander there, and you forget about it. What I think Lilith should actually do is to have a preset for the wall, and once you have that wall, and if your commander comes back, it automatically just change it to that commander, because sometimes it just doesn't do that. Like right now I should have see, I have Herman here. It should be YSG. If my YSG is not out, it should be YSG. But what is the goal now? He's doing another rally, which is this rally is practically they're not gonna get anything out of it right now because the resources is gone. Basically, it's just going to reduce the troops. What about sheep here? We're getting more rallies coming up. I'm not really a big fan of rallying cities. I try not to as much as I can. I just do it once in a while because the amount of troops that are dying is big. But if there is a reason here in KVK to really to hit the cities, is to basically maim them, and allows them to not recover as quickly as possible, so that we would be able to have an upper hand. So I hope you guys have learned something new here, and I think it's a good combination for attacking city is that Hannibal Barca. If you do have Hannibal Barca max level 60 and invested on him, really good attacking the city. You saw that healing factor. You saw that healing 60,000 heals on that one, and pairing it up with Richard is a good thing because Richard has that skill that reduces watchtower damage taken by the troops. So that watchtower is a little bit weaker when Richard is there. And then we also get that healing and then damage reduction. You see that damage reduction 30%. And then with the Hannibal Barca as well, decreased damage of the target 25% as well. So that's almost was that 50%, right? If I'm correct. Oh no, 30%, 25%. So that's 55%, right? So that's good. And then also decreasing the defense of the opponent as well. And then we're getting the bonus damage here. Like I said, with here it's going to be healing, and then since it's on the enemy base, since it's enemy base, it's going to have another 15% damage bonus here, and the troop capacity doesn't really factor in, and then this is just going to be the expertise for the war elephant. Also, we have for Richard is the increased troop damage reduction by 15%. So another, it's basically a very, very tanky rally that we just did. And then counterattack damage by 10%. So counterattack is each turn, there's going to be a counterattack, and we just maximize that as well by having this at 10% at max level here. And then infantry, if we had any infantry there, the attack bonus is definitely going to increase by 15%, and also it's the defense, so it makes us a little bit more tankier and inflict a little bit more damage as well. And then for the battle hardened, for the last skill, like I said, it would enhance the healing effect and also reduces damage from the watchtower. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys have learned something new here. If you guys have not subscribed to this channel yet, if you want to learn a little bit more about Rise of Kingdoms, subscribe to this channel, turn the notifications on, and don't forget, guys, to show some love, give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys again next time.